Welcome to part 3 of my Best of Beauty 2024 series. In part 1, I shared with you all the best of the best of the best complexion products such as primers, foundations, concealers and powders that I tried in 2024. In part 2, I shared with you all the best of the best of the best cheek products such as blushes, bronzers and highlighters. And today in part 3, I'm going to share with you all the best eye makeup products that I tried in 2024 and I fell in love with. So yeah, if you are interested, then please keep on watching. If you have not watched part 1 and part 2, I will link both of them in the description box down below or over on the card button. Now, to be very honest, 2024 was not all about eyeshadows because I have not seen a lot of eyeshadow palette launches and a lot of eyeshadow creators, eye makeup creators. I don't see a lot of views on their channel for some weird reason, so eyeshadow is definitely going down, which is sad because I love eyeshadows. Anyway, I'm starting with the most affordable ones first, and this is the Morphe Going Platinum eyeshadow palette. I recently got it and I just cannot stop using it. You can see how much I have already used up. There is a dent on this shadow, there is a dent on this shadow as well. I was a little bit skeptical that this color story might not work for me, but it does. It is a very cool toned eyeshadow palette and actually all the shades show up on my complexion and I can create so many looks on my eyes using this palette. And this is super duper affordable, and this has got a black. I always need a black in my eyeshadow and this has got a black. I love the formula. The mattes are super pigmented, butter smooth. I never experienced any patchiness with these eyeshadows. And you know what, I was always Morphe eyeshadows are sometimes good, sometimes bad, and I have never been impressed with Morphe shimmer formulations other than their Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 and Volume 2 palettes. Those shimmers are good, but other than that, I have never been a shimmer lover when it comes to Morphe, but they have definitely stepped up their game. These shimmers are next level. These are high-end shimmer formula and super smooth, super foily, metallic. And this topper shade over here, it is actually pretty similar to Urban Decay Moondust. I am going to talk about it pretty soon. Super beautiful formula. The shimmers are beautiful. The color story is beautiful. The mattes are beautiful. Everything about this eyeshadow palette is just pure perfection, and definitely check this one out. And I have already done a few looks using this eyeshadow palette. If they are up, I will link it in the description box down below, or if they are not up yet, stay tuned, they are coming up pretty soon. This one is a smashing hit and I just cannot stop putting it on my eyes, and this is my Revolution Beauty Icon eyeshadow palette. I have raved about this eyeshadow palette a lot here on my channel. First of all, the mattes are super pigmented and beautiful, buttery smooth. They do not have a lot of kickback as well. They blend like butter, and I personally do not experience any kind of fading throughout the day. In my opinion, these shadows last for a really long time, and you are actually getting 4 duochrome shadows. Like for $12 you are getting 4 duochrome shadows, 1 standard shimmer, beautiful mattes, 2 cream shadows, and these cream shadows are beautiful as well. I have used them as my eyeshadow base, as my cream eyeliner, and they have got that powdery dry down to it, so it's not going to move or budge or crease easily. This formula, Makeup Revolution, has done a great job with this formula. Next is another super affordable product, and this is the Coffee Shop eyeshadow palette from Juvia's Place. I am a fan of Juvia's Place formula, and they have done a beautiful job with this palette. I love the packaging. It is so classy and cute, and the color story, it's what gets me. 2025 Pantone color is caramel. I think this would be a perfect shade for that type of eye looks. And again, I have done so many eye looks using this eyeshadow palette, and there was a time when I was exclusively using this particular eyeshadow palette, I think during summer 2024 and spring. If you have watched any of my videos from April, May, June, this was the palette that I was exclusively wearing. I did not touch any eyeshadow, though I have probably 100 eyeshadow palettes in my collection, but I was exclusively reaching for this one because of the color story. First of all, it is not too warm toned, not too cool toned palette. It's such a mixed color story. Like it's a perfect like neutral eyeshadow palette for my complexion, though the shimmers are not really foiled or metallic. These are your like basic satiny shimmer, and I love it. I can create so many eye looks using this palette. The mattes are beautiful, blend beautifully. You are getting some lighter shades as my transition, and you are getting some deeper shades to deepen up the outer V area as well. The shimmers are beautiful, the mattes are beautiful, they blend beautifully, last all day long, and I love it. And this palette, I have seen it going on sale pretty often on Ulta, so if you can get your hands on this one, get it, and you are going to love it as well. Next two palettes are from Sigma, and I personally feel like Sigma eyeshadows are super duper underrated. And you know, in this era of Huda Beauty, Natasha, Denona, Pat McGrath, people just do not talk about Sigma eyeshadow palettes. But trust me, the palettes that I have tried from Sigma are phenomenal. They are such good and high quality shadows. And I have this Sigma Cool Neutral eyeshadow palette, and I have used it a lot. I have done a few eye looks here on my channel. You know, again, 2024 was not about creating eye looks, so I have not shared a lot of eye makeup tutorials here on my channel, but I have been using it a lot. You can see the dents on the shimmer shades and on the matte shades. Like, dents do not lie, and this is how much I have been using it. I took it with me during my India trip, and I was using it a lot. The color story is so beautiful, so beautiful. It has got everything that I need. It has got some warm shadows, though it's like a cool neutral shadows, but in my opinion these particular shadows are pretty warm toned, and some deeper shades. The shimmers are beautiful, and the shimmers are like not super duper in your face type of shimmer, you know. They are metallic, but the colors are somehow subtle, so I can use all the shades to create some beautiful looks. And trust me, if I am not a content creator and if I needed just one eyeshadow palette to create like multiple looks, I would probably get this one. The shades are beautiful, the formula is super nice, they are pigmented, they blend so beautifully on my eyes, and they last all day long. I think Sigma eyeshadows need more recognition in my opinion. The next one is again from Sigma, and this is Sigma and Coke eyeshadow palette. She is an icon. Like, I have learned so many techniques from her, and she is like one of those OG YouTubers, you know. And the color story is so beautiful. First of all, you are getting some colorful shadows, you are getting beautiful warm neutral shadows as well. And I have been reaching for this eyeshadow palette a lot, though I have not really used these colored eyeshadows because, you know, I love colorful shadows, but colorful shadows are not trending these days, so I have been mostly reaching for this side of the shadows. Again, beautiful formula, beautiful shades. And you know what, this palette is particularly really special to me because it has got July 11th, that is my birthday. And anyway, I have been reaching for this eyeshadow palette quite a bit off camera, and you know what, I should start doing eye makeup tutorials often, because why not? I mean, if people are not doing it, why should I stop doing it? The next three eyeshadow palettes are my current purchases, and I just love them. I do. And first of all, this Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. Like, do you see how beautiful the shades are? Like, I got it, and I felt like this color story is me in a palette form, and I got it because, you know, it's boring, it's neutral, but I know for sure that I will be using it a lot. Like, whenever I go out for a dinner or for a date or whatever it is, I usually go for neutral tone shadows because I don't wear really colorful eyeshadows these days. Anyway, it is that standard Natasha Denona formula. The mattes are so beautiful. The shimmers are really foiled, metallic. They blend beautifully. Again, I do not need to talk about Natasha Denona formula, right? She is an icon. This palette, this formula is beautiful. The packaging is super classy, super pretty. This beige packaging, I absolutely love it. Like, everything about this eyeshadow palette is pure perfection. There is no con, absolutely zero con. And the next one is from my girl Huda, and this is their Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette. Again, I have been eyeing on this eyeshadow palette ever since it came out, but it is just so expensive, so I was kind of waiting for some kind of sale, and I finally got it. And here is the color story. Like, look at this. It is so pretty. It is a pretty cool tone eyeshadow palette. It's not neutral at all. And you know, the best thing about this eyeshadow palette is, though it's a cool tone eyeshadow palette, but it is going to work for so many different skin tones. People who have really darker, deeper chocolatey skin tone, they can use it. It will show up on them. It shows up on me. I have a like tan brown skin tone, and it's perfect for people who have really fair light skin tone. So she has done a phenomenal job with the color story, and the formula is again beautiful. They blend beautifully. The shimmers are just pure perfection, and you are getting a cream shade. Though I'm not a fan of this cream shade, I will just give it out there. And I'm glad that she got rid of that jelly textured kind of a shadow. I hate those, anyway. I love all those colors. They work for me. I have created so many looks using this eyeshadow palette. They are coming up pretty soon. I love it, and I'm glad that I got it. It's a palette that I know I will reach for a lot. Now next is from Pat McGrath, and I am super happy because this is my first ever bigger Pat McGrath palette. I have some of our holiday palettes, but not her regular palette, and I recently got it from Sephora. First of all, look at the color story. It's so stunning, beautiful color story. Like, I do not have any complaint when it comes to the shades. These are like my type of shades, and I know for sure that I will be using this palette a lot. Her shimmers are special. These are like glittery, shimmery, glimmery shades, and you guys have no idea how much I have used it up. This particular shade, this one, this rose gold one, is my favorite, and I've been using it a lot lately. I recently went on a date with my husband, and I wore this particular eyeshadow, and he was like, "Oh, your eyeshadow is looking really good." So yeah, you know how special this shadow is. And this red one as well, I love it. My only complaint is about this purple shade over here. Sometimes it becomes a bit patchy if I'm not careful enough, but if I am taking my time and, you know, just building it up, blending it out, then it looks fine. But sometimes it tends to look a bit patchy. Other than that, I love all the other shades, and these shades work for me. I reach for them a lot. I love it. Now next, there are two similar products. They are single eyeshadows that I have been reaching for a lot, and this is, first of all, this Colourpop Lady Bird single shadow. This is their Super Shock shadow. Do you see how glittery and sparkly it is? Whenever I am doing a one and done eyeshadow palette, I have been reaching for it a lot. Like, do you see the dent? Like, dent again does not lie. Like, I have used it up quite often. The imprint is gone, and I'm sure I'm going to hit pan on it pretty soon. This formula is so good. These are only like $6, and you need to use a glitter glue underneath or some kind of setting sprays, otherwise it will fall out everywhere. Anyway, this formula is super good, stunning, and you know, colorful Super Shock shadows are viral for a reason. And next, I got finally this Urban Decay Space Cowboy, this viral one. I know, like, I'm not someone who spends like up to $20 on a single eyeshadow. I'm not doing it. Forget about $42. I am not spending over $20 for a single eyeshadow. Not happening. But this time it was 50% off, and on top of that I had some coupons that I used to get this one. So I got a pretty good deal. I paid around like $7 or so to get this eyeshadow palette, and why not? Palette? No, single eyeshadow. Like, if I get it for $7, then I'm okay with it. And to be very honest, the hype is real. It's a beautiful, glittery, glimmery shadow that's not scratchy, that does not irritate my eyelids, and it is super duper sparkly. It looks so beautiful. So does my Colourpop shadow, you know. So in case you do not have this one, check out this one. You are going to love. Two more eyeshadows that I have been reaching for a lot lately, and one is this Milani eyeshadow stick, and this is the shade Terra. Here is the eyeshadow stick, and it is a beautiful, like, cool toned brown shade over here. It is so beautiful. The formula is so stunning. It's pigmented, it's shimmery, but it's not like super duper glittery, and I use it as my one and done eyeshadows whenever I am on a hurry and I do not have time to do my eye makeup. I just throw it on and blend it out. It is super easy to apply, super easy to blend out. I have used it on my like lower lash line as well. It lasts all day long, does not move or crease or budge. I often travel with it. And there is a similar product, and this one is from Mary. This is the shade Midcentury. I have done a full in-depth review on this one, and again, then does not lie. You can see how much I have already used it up. This is such a stunning, easy to use, easy to blend formula, and once it is on, it is not going anywhere. It does not move, does not budge, does not crease at all, and it is super easy to apply as well. Just take any brush, a little bit of dense brush like this one, stamp it and apply it and blend it out. Boom, you are done. Like, it is the easiest one and done eyeshadow that I have ever tried. Again, I travel with it, and this shade actually is very, very beautiful for my complexion. It is that perfect warm toned brown shade, and it has got a beautiful like powdery dry down to it. And I have been reaching for this particular shadow a lot in 2024, so check it out if you have not already. And I like Merit as a brand, so that eyeshadow is stunning. I almost forgot to mention this Moira Cosmetics glitter shadow pots over here. Like, these are one of the best single eyeshadows. Like, when it comes to like glittery, shimmery, glimmery shadows, this is like one of the best. Again, you need a glitter glue to apply this over here, and these are like under $10, and I got mine from Amazon. This is the shade Muse. And you know, whenever I want that beaming kind of a look, whenever I'm filming videos, or you know, I want to have that beaming, blinding look, I have been reaching for this one a lot, and this is viral for a reason. Next, a brow product, and I'm talking about this Urban Decay brow blade. It has got a pencil on one side and a brow pen on the other side, and I have been reaching for these a lot lately. Ever since I dyed my hair red, I wanted something that will match my hair color, and this is just a perfect shade for me. And the formula is beautiful. It's creamy, pigmented, it lasts all day long, and the pen is actually really good to draw those hair like strokes. Such a beautiful formula, and I have been wearing this one exclusively for the past like 2 months at this point. And there is one mascara that is super popular, viral. I recently got it, and now I get the hype, and this is my L'Oreal Paris Panorama mascara. Beautiful. Just one word, beautiful. It gives me length, volume. Like, I am a die-hard fan of my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, right? But now I have found another favorite one, this one. First of all, I love the wand. It's a little bit pokey, so you need to be careful. But the wand, the bristles are so beautiful. It just coats my lashes beautifully, and it does not flake, does not budge. The formula is so good. Like, Maybelline and L'Oreal, they know how to do mascaras, and this one, it did not disappoint. This one is an eyeliner, and it is from an Indian drugstore brand, and I'm talking about my Plum Kajal pencil, and I legit used it to tightline my eyes today, but now I cannot find it. If I find it, I will chip a video clip in. That Kajal is popular for a reason. Like, if you are from India, or if you can get your hands on that product from Amazon or from anywhere else, go check it out. This is like one of the best long-lasting Kajal pencils that I have ever used. I use it on my waterline. It does not move, does not smudge, does not go anywhere. I use it as my eyeliner. It is super duper duper pigmented black, like jet black. The formula is stunning, and it is super duper duper affordable at the same time. Oh, here it is. I found it. I was talking about this Kajal pencil from Plum. Definitely check this one out. This is like one of the best, I'm telling you. And look at the pigmentation. Stunning, right? So yeah, definitely check this one out. So yeah guys, those are the products that I tried in 2024. Not actually tried, I tried quite a lot, but these are like best of the best of the best. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description box down below, so make sure to check them out. And I will see you guys pretty soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care.